Hello and welcome to the place, the thing. My name's Matt. Welcome, welcome, welcome. In today's video, I am starting Act 2 of FATEFORGE Chronicles of Kaan, playing the Shaman Keelar and the Mercenary Varsha. End of Act 1 last time. Obviously, this is all kind of spoilers. We managed to defeat the Olkani mage, and we freed the ancient spirit who was helping make the weather favorable for the ships. And the spirit destroyed a convoy which was going out to potentially take over the forest where we come from. So it says on the bottom of this card, your homeland is spared for now. So we came out of it, well, the shaman was pretty badly beaten up, but we've managed to recover everything for him, all the life we could. He does have this now, which is a crushed shoulder, and he has one of his life points on here, and it can't be removed, seemingly. I don't know if I'll be able to remove it at some point. So that's Keelar. So he only has 5 life at the moment. And then the mercenary also got one and has bloodlust. And that is during the preparation. If you're in a zone with no enemies, you have to dash towards the closest zone with enemies in it if you can. Which isn't that big a problem, I don't think, for the mercenary, because we probably would be doing that anyway. I guess only if we've not got much life left or something like that, but not too bad. So that's where we are. Oh, also I should say the mercenary has a new skill, and that's with a skill roll. He gets to do +1 damage, so he does 2 damage per hit once every round. And also the shaman, we managed to get them a new weapon, which is Seeking Blades. And on this single roll, a single side of the die that we have here, they will be able to do 2 ranged attacks. And it says specifically they can go into the same area. So we can kill a creature with 2 life. So that could be useful as well. I didn't have enough to get her another skill. I keep calling her them. That's the only thing. But I think we should see what is going to happen now. We have no idea what is going to happen in Act 2. Everything was kind of rounded up. This does look like the main bad guy who's on Act 2. So we shall see. Let us continue. Back in the hideout, Derelos is waiting for you. The heroes return, he says. Everywhere I put my ear, I hear the same thing. Losing both an entire convoy and the certainty of fair winds for his navy. This was beyond the Ikral's imagining. He is still reeling from the blow. We must strike again while the iron is hot. Oof. Okay. But to act against the Ikral, we must live in the shadows. And in Isafir, that means only one thing. The Eclipse District. The city behind the city. I think we should ask about the Eclipse District. Oh, yes, we met them before. The Eclipse District is the secret underworld of Isafir, home to outlaws, rebels, and spies. You won't find it on a map. It lies between the material and the ethereal plane. The magical entrances to the Eclipse District are carefully concealed and change from day to day. I have obtained a guide for us. She is an ally from a faction who stands opposed to the Ikral. Perhaps you have heard of the Anakidi of Isafir. Oh yes, let's approach the cat, because we met this cat before. You approach and cautiously reach out your hand. Select one of your heroes to take an easy insight test. We both have insight. I've not been very good at tests up till now, but we both can do the same on an insight test. So let's see. Yes, we succeed. She purrs as you scratch the back of her neck. Well, that's nice, but I'm afraid you're not my type. She circles you slowly. This is the first time you're meeting an Akani, isn't it? You would swear that the cat gave you a conspiratorial wink. She speaks again. We have decided to help you. We shall lead you into the Eclipse District. Do you ask why they decided to help you? Say nothing. Let's ask. I can hardly spill all my secrets, can I? Let's just say that our Anakedi tribe, the Nefeshru, is no friend of the Ekril. As you know what they say about the enemy, as you know what they say about the enemy of your enemy. Entrance to the Eclipse District is guarded by powerful sorceresses. First-time visitors can only enter through the portal known as the Slippery Slope. Our friend here is named Blue Coffee. She is the leader of the Nefeshru, a respected and powerful figure in Isafir's underworld. Not that I'm trying to flatter you, Blue Coffee, you know it's true. She will guide you to the portal, but the Ikril's spies keep watch on all who go in and out. A disguise would keep you from being recognized. Derelos reaches into a pouch and hands you a vial of a thick, clear liquid. Drink this, it shall be your disguise. It will wear off in an hour, but if you need to reverse its effects before that, you can simply mouth these words. He speaks an incantation and repeats it to imprint it in your memory. Do you ask about the liquid or just drink it? Oh, I'm just going to drink it. I've got to trust him. You drink the potion. It tastes slightly bitter. At first nothing happens, then you feel a sudden twisting feeling deep in your gut. The world goes dark. Great. You wake up aware that the bodies you inhabit are not those you are used to. You stumble towards the mirror in the back of the room and see cats staring back at you. Ha! Blue Coffee leads you along the back streets and rooftops. Your newfound speed and agility instantly feel natural, though you are distracted by the intensity with which the smells of the back alleys assault you. When Derelos is no longer in sight, she pauses and turns to you. So we meet again, friends, she says. I knew as soon as you brought me that artifact that you had fate on your side. That was quite a way to announce yourself to the Ikril, as an entire convoy smashed against the rocks, 1,000 soldiers drowned in the waters of his own harbour, and a powerful spirit freed to work its vengeance. I'm just thrilled that we have another opportunity to work together. She leads you down a winding alley that reaches a dead end behind a derelict tannery. Place the map of Isafir and map key on the table in front of you. Remove sticker 23 from the map key. Okay. So So 23. Where is my map key? It's in here somewhere. Here it is. 23. Here we are. And we remove 23 from this. The newcomer's gate. So there's the party token on 23. Here we are. She gestures down a number of dead-end alleyways. Every hour the portal changes from one wall to another. We just have to try them one by one. Suddenly she stops, puts her nose in the air and curses. They're here. Select one of your heroes to take a medium insight test. Again, we both have insight. It's a medium test, so we roll 2 die. So if we get a blank side, we've failed. No, we've got 2 successes, so we succeed. Your nose picks up the scent that brings to mind opulent robes and carpeted palace chambers, you gain a trait point. The app keeps those, so I don't need to do anything with that. The alley fills with cats. They appear from the shadows and jump down from the walls. Blue Coffee sneers and speaks with contempt. These fools are the Tactuine, lap cats of the Ikrol. Make for the walls, I'll meet you on the other side. She dashes off. Half the cats chase after her. The rest surround you. Your only hope is to find the portal in the right wall before the Anakedi tear you apart. Crikey. You are surrounded by rival Anakendi gang. One of the alleys around you contains a magical portal that takes you into the Eclipse District. The only way to find it is to throw yourself at the furthest wall of each alley and hope for the best. You'll either find yourself in the Eclipse District or get a lump on your cat head for the effort. Find the portal that leads to the Eclipse District and exit through it. So we're doing a fight here as a cat. Okay. Let's see what happens. Enemy abilities in this combat. Some enemies in this fight have special abilities. Easily distracted. During hero turns, heroes may discard a focus result to stun this minion. Okay. Slow. Ignore this enemy when dashing and exiting. Okay. And purple one's armor piercing. When this enemy does damage to a hero, that hero cannot use blocks and armor to reduce this damage. Okay. So, I don't know if we're just using our figures to be cats. We shall see. So, all this goes away. And let's go to the table so you can watch me do this. So we get enemy cards out. 3, 5, 9. Three, 6, 1. 3, 6, 3. And 380. Okay, so we have. We might put them over here actually. A hunter cat. A slasher who is easily distracted. A stomper. And a pack leader. These are really nice. You see that art there? Look at the art on these. Really nice. This cat. Slow. Yeah, looks like he's going to be slow. Okay. So they're the cats we're facing. And then we need to get tokens out. So as starts, we've got what looks like portals. Four portals. No, 5 portals. portal E. There it is. And then we need the actual tokens. So we need 4 white. 1, 2, 3. Oh, they're not the right ones. Three, 4, and 5 red ones. 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's plenty more in here. 4, 5. 2 green, the slow cats, and 1 purple. And the layout. Okie dokie, so it's going to have to go this way. These will be out of the way, so I'm just going to put these here for now. So we need, don't need those. That one. I think that should be it. Right. Five. Three and 4. And then this one. And then this one. And then 9. $11 and 10. Okay, so we can just move this a little bit over. That's right. So let's place our tokens first. Now this is going to be so B is going there. E is there. C is there. D is there. So A. Oh, I don't know if that's F. Looks like an F to me. That's what I'm going with. We shall see. And then enemies. So the white cats. One is there. And then one in each of these sections. And then the 5 are red. One there. One there. One. 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 And then 2 green. One is protecting this. And, oh, this one's protecting that. This one's protecting that. This one's protecting that. This one's protecting that. And yes, another green here. And the purple is here, and he has, or she, jewel. And then there's a jewel in here, in here, in here, and in here. And start is here. So basically we've got to go to all these portals, haven't we? And try and work out which way to go. Okay, let's have a look at next. Objectives. Find the correct portal to the Eclipse District. Leave from exit A once you find the correct portal. Complete all the main objectives. Ignore the exit rule for this combat. If your heroes fail to create the exit as specified in the objectives, end the combat without exiting. In that case, it will end in failure. Note that unlike all other green minions, Anakedi Stompers do not have the blocker ability. Okay. That's fine. Portals. Read rule 5 in the rule unlocks section. So, portals. Portal tokens connect non-adjacent zones to each other, allowing you to travel from one to another. Sometimes the destination zone is specified, at other times not. The app will explain how portals function in each combat scene. To use a portal, you must spend a move action, not a dash, while in the same zone as an unguarded portal. Portals cannot be entered. Once you enter a portal, place your miniature on the destination tile or tap on the relevant portal token in the app and follow the instructions. Zones connected by portals are only considered adjacent for hero movement purposes, not for shooting or other ranged effects. Enemies cannot target heroes through portals, nor move through them in any way. Portals cannot be used when exiting a combat scene unless the app specifies. Okay. I think I've got it. But the only thing is I didn't see an exit A, so I must have missed that. So I just need to check up on that. Whenever you use a portal, click the portal's icon in the app and follow the instructions. Then remove the portal token. Find the correct portal through trial and error. Okay. So let me just look at the map again, because there is no exit A. Oh, there's food there. Missed some food. Yeah, I think that's an error because we're trying to exit through a portal, so we have to go around freeing up these portals, don't we? So there is no exit. They didn't give us an exit A. It's a B, C, D, E, F portal. Maybe exit A will become apparent. So enemy going first. Reactions. So I just need to sort out my armor. What's during your turn, remove one thorn from your zone. So we don't need that. We don't need that anyway, so we can keep those out. So I think we are pretty much ready. I'm going to put this up here. And I just need a place to put initiative. I think these can go here, so that's fine. So the enemy's going first. And but I need to roll, so I need to do preparation. Now, if the hunter cats go in this reaction phase, they could move in and daze. Hunters are only dazing us, or what do they call it? Stunning us. This one is quite tricky. It's doing a 2 attack. We got 2 of them here. Okay, I'm going to roll. I think we should potentially use Keelar's new dice. And get rid of one of her normal ones. Because if she could get some damage going here, that would be good. Okay. So true to form, she's rolled a miss. She always rolls a miss. But I've got 2 attack, so it's not too bad. And Varsh is going to have to dash because of his bloodlust. So I'm going to do lots of attacking, I think. And I can always... Okay. And I can re-roll this because the Yatagan lets me re-roll that die. I still got a miss. Of course. We can stun red ones. So I'm going to discard this to re-roll one of these. Which one shall I re-roll? This one. Okay, good. I got a slash. So that's good. So I can take out a stomper. I could take out a stomper and stun this slasher as well. So I have to dash. Varsha has to dash. So I think I'm going to risk it and dash into here. And Keelar has got lots of range, so they will stay where they are. So that's the preparation phase done. Yep. Oh, we need to set player order. So I think let's do let's do. Doesn't really matter. Varsha first. No, Keelar first, and then Varsha. Okay. Let's just check. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Show enemy reactions. Ah, that's a shame. So, oh no, it's not too bad. So this cat is 1 away. Yeah, so it will move into Keelar's place. And this green cat will attack Varsha. He has 1 blocked with his blessed Kaboily. I'll never know how to say that. So that is negated. And that's it. So we continue. So, Keelar. I could... If I get stunned... the affected hero rolls 1 less die during the next preparation. And then stun gets removed at the end. I think I'm going to have to get stunned and attack. Do you know what I could do? I could range attack this one. No, they've got 2 health. These cats are strong. These red ones do 1 attack. But he isn't moving, so I should kill this one. So I'm going to do 2 ranged attack on this green cat. The Stomper, and kill it. And then I could move. But I don't think I need to. I'm going to have to take this stun, whatever, because this hunter is going to move into my space anyway. So I'm not going to use it. Oh! But I do have my command beast. Select 1 white minion up to 2 zones away. Discard a focus. Ah, right, and I don't have a focus. Yeah, I don't have a focus, so I can't do that. So I'm just going to stay where I am. And then it is Varsha to go. And Varsha can do a slash, which does 2 damage to this Stomper. So I kill that as well. And then I will stun this red cat's slasher because it's easily distracted. During hero turns, heroes may discard a focus to stun this minion. So it's stunned. And then I can use this to get 1 block. That miss, I can get a block. And I can use this move. That's what you had to use, isn't it? Spend a move action while in the same zone as an unguarded portal. Yes. To try and... I'll go through unguarded portal F. Yes. You run headfirst into the alley wall, then there's a split second of void and a feeling of being pulled momentarily through a narrow pipe and suddenly in a new place, head spinning. Teleport your hero to the highlighted zone, remove the active portal token. So I just come back here. So that goes out. That's cool. So we continue. And so it's now going to be enemy turns. And just to recap on stunned enemies. A summon ability such as Pokemon Frontline are ignored while it is stunned. A stunned enemy does not react. When a hit during enemy turns, a stunned enemy will not activate. When a hero stuns a minion, the enemy's stunning cube and the stun will remove. Yeah, so it's not going to move. Okay, so we start enemy turns, and we start from all the white ones. So this one is going to stun us, stun Keelar. Place a green stun cube on their hero board. In the next preparation phase, they roll 1 less die on the stun cube from the hero board. Yes. So we get 1 stun cube. So that's that. Then all the others need to be within 2 and they're not. So red. This one can't move because it's guarding this portal. That one's stunned and the rest of them are too far away. There's no green on the board. And the purple one only does moves when it's 1 away. Oh, and it has shield. So I must do that. So there we go. So clean up. No one's dead. Block goes back. Stun cubes from enemies. So when do stun cubes go off heroes? Remove it after we roll. Okay, cool. It's all making sense. So round 1 is finished. So round 2 of 4. So we need to get on the move. So Keelar, what should we roll? I would still like to get movement. So I can only roll 3. Okay. So 2 moves and an attack. And Varsha. I think I will roll these 4. Oh, I've just seen my Tilly Steel Dagger, which is anything apart from a miss. Can do 1 damage, must remember that. Okay. That's pretty cool. Now, as far as dashing goes, Keeler won't dash, and Varsha has to dash. And he has to dash here because of his bloodlust. Then it's player, enemy, player. So I think someone should start moving up this way. This pack leader has... I go and kill that pack leader. So let's get... Keeler cannot kill this one. Varsha goes up here and takes this one out. He can do that, but then he runs the risk of being attacked from either side. But I think it might be worth it. I can spend 1 energy to do an extra move to get up there. I need to get up there. But the only problem is... yeah, Varsha can't really kill either of these. Maybe we should both move up that way. Yeah, I'm going to move this way and leave these 2 and run the risk of this being important. But I'm hoping that these 2 are less important. One of these will be the one. I don't know. It could be the number we actually activate. That would be more likely, I think. But let's run that risk. So Varsha will go first. So Varsha will move 1. Then he will... yeah, so that's that. And then he will spend 1 energy to move another 1. And then he will do a slash on the pack leader who has 1 block. 1, so we do 1, 2. And then he'll use his other slash, which is just an attack now, to kill the pack leader, who drops that, so we get that. And then he will... Oh, and we get the food. And then we will convert that into a block. So we've got a little bit of protection for whatever may happen now. So there we go. So enemy reactions. So white cats. So this one is in Keelar's zone, so it's going to attack Keelar, and they have one block, one armor that takes care of that. And then green, there are no green stompers, so they're dead. Yes. So it's purple, and we've already killed that, so they're dead. So red. Red cat in zone, no. So one will move towards us, and it will be the one with the lowest initiative, which is this one. So it will move there into Varsha's place. That's right, isn't it? Highest, oh, hold on. Highest initiative. So yes, it will be this one, because Varsha is highest in initiative. Okie dokie. So now, Varsha will move one, and I think we will, because it's the only... Oh no, actually. Two, and we will do a ranged attack on this cat here, which kills it. That hunter. Yes. Yes. We could get dazed here, but I mean, so we got the food and we got one of those. We're going to have to split up, I think. So we start starting the enemy turns. All surviving enemies activate. So white cats. So number one will move into our zone, and it will stun highest initiative, which is Varsha. And then 4 can't move, 5, that 1, 2 away, so it'll just move. And here we go, red. So red cats. In our zone, there is 1, and it will attack the highest initiative, which is Varsha. He has 1 block. And then number 2 can't move, number 3 can't move, number 5 can move, so they're going to move into us and attack Varsha and do 1 damage. And number 6 is 1, 2, 3 away, so he's not moving. We're out of their range. Okay. So no one's defeated. Block tokens, stun cubes, remove red damage. Yeah, we're all good. End of round. Round 2 has ended. Okay, round 4. So we're back to 4 die. I want to keep moving. So I might just do my normal die for Keeler. Wow. It's a lot of attack. And for Varsha, I do like having the 2 slash attack. Oh, I can only do 3. Okay, I need to move a bit. Oh my goodness. I can use my Blessed Colours pack. You may reroll all non-weapon combat dice once per combat scene. Oh, and actually, I can reroll this as well because of my Officer's Yataghan. Okay. Amulet of Thorns, 1 energy to stop a minion entering. So I'm going to use my Blessed Curb Walls to reroll these. Okay. That's better. And dashing, we would lose a life, so we're not going to dash, which means Varsha gets a block, which is always useful. That is a very good power. I think I'm a bit worried about going through a portal and then not being able to move. I have got lots of energy. Yeah, so Varsha's going to go first. No, Keelar's going to go first. Because he hasn't taken any damage yet. So Varsha's to go first. So they're going to move 1. You pick up that jewel. Oh. Okay, I'm going to retroactively change that and say that they dashed. So they take 1 damage. So then I'm going to use that movement to activate Portal E. Just make sure it's E. Yeah. Portal E. You run head first into the alley wall, then there's a split second, a void, and a feeling of being pulled momentarily through a narrow pipe and suddenly in a new place. Your head spinning. Teleport your hero to Highlands zone, remove the active portal. Yeah. So this isn't the end of the world. So I'm there and I have 3 ranged attacks. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to attack this one, this hunter, which dies, and then one of these, the highest initiative one, and kill that one. Yes. So I think that's not too bad. Continue. So we got another jewel. I think we have to activate all these portals. Okay, so it's enemy reactions and ooh, okay. So this cat here will do 1 damage to Varsha, to Keelar. And we have red cats. Yep, this cat will do 1 damage, but he gets a block. Continue. And now it's Varsha's go. Okay, so I think we should move first. Move here and attack this. Ooh, should we? No. Let's take this cat out. So do a slash attack on that cat for 2. The slasher is... Oh, we're slashing the slasher. And then move and do 1 attack on this. So they are defeated and we get the duel. We can't use the portal yet because we don't have a movement. We're not going to get all these portals open. We got another gem. It will start enemy turns. So white. So this cat is... This hunter is stunning Keeler. And then the red cats, they're all activating. So this one is now 2 away, so it can go 1, 2. And this one can't move, and this one can't move. So it's not attacking. Yep, so that's the end, and we'll start cleanup. There is no cleanup to do. Okay, so final round. So Keelar's stunned, so we need to roll. I think we'll roll these 3. Oh dear. That's pretty bad. Okay, okay. Ha. So we're going to re-roll our misses. We're spending 1 energy. Yeah, definitely. Oh gosh. Okay. So unfortunately, Varsha has to dash because of his bloodlust. Enemies are going first, so I think Varsha before Keeler. Although, no, let's do them the other way around because Varsha's... Keeler has got 2 enemies in his zone. It doesn't really matter, does it? No, let's do Varsha before Keeler. They're going first anyway, so... Oh dear. So, yeah. This cat is attacking Keeler again. And red... Oh, they're attacking as well. Okay, I might have to heal myself instead of, at least I've got something to do. I can't attack. I can do one attack. Oh, damn it. Okay, so Varsha. I'm going to spend one energy to move here, and then I'm going to use my slash attack to kill that slasher. But I don't have a... Yes, I do. And then I will use this focus to make one movement, which means I can go through D. Portal activated. As you approach the alley wall, you notice a faint shimmer. You stop and stare. The surface of the wall is shifting gently like the surface of a calm pond. And then you see it, an alley beyond it, different to the one you are standing in. You have found the portal. Replace the token with the exit A. The hero remains in the same zone. Ah, I see. So that's why I was talking about exit A. There we go. So we just have to keep that clear to the end of this round. Okay. There's nothing else I can really do. I can't move. So it's Kilar's turn. Now actually he can move too, so this isn't too bad. 1, 2. And oh, we could have used... Do you know what? I'm going to move him with an energy and then use one move to move him here. And then I'm going to use my heal. So that's a focus and anything else to heal 1. And then we will start the enemy turns. All surviving enemies move once. So the... it's annoying. I could have killed that cat, but then could I have got there and not healed? It swings and roundabouts. Oh, but he's going to lose 1 life as well. Anyway, I've done it now. So the hunter cat will move 2, 1, 2. And this cat also will move 2, 1, 2. Like that. And the other 2, that one can't move. So start clean up. There is no clean up to do. End round. End round. Do you want to play an extra combat round? No, we won't. We found the correct portal. We leave. So because we left that way, we had to take 1 damage each because there were enemies in the same zone. But then we recover 1 life and 1 energy. And Keeler has 2 life. And Varsha has 6. And yeah, we left 2 gems behind. So it is a victory. There was no loot. So here we are. You leap through the portal and have a brief sense of being thrown at a great speed through a vast void, and then suddenly you find yourself in a busy twilight street. There is a strange cast to the lights. You look up. The sky above you is full of glimmering purple stars. You feel as if you are inside a great bejeweled sphere. Take out the Eclipse District map and set it aside. Set it aside the Ethersphere map. Peel off sticker 30. Ooh. I don't know what the... there are a couple of things at the bottom of the box, so let's look at these. I can't get it out. Oh, there we are. Ah, okay. Now let's do some clear up. So, wasn't too bad. I do feel like Keelar, our shaman, is, I mean, definitely weaker, but it makes me feel like I need to boost their resilience. Like they need more armor or something. So let's clear all these up. So maybe I'll try and rectify that. Let's move these on here. Oh, and I might as well put these away, mightn't I? Okay. So the Ethersphere. Yeah. Peel off sticker 30. Ooh. Big stickers. There we go. Big stickers. So, place your party token on 30. Doo-doo. Take story card 14 from the unlock box and add it to your story deck. Okay. The Nefeshru leads you to the Eclipse District, Ethersphere's secret outlaw quarter, which exists between the material and ethereal planes. Nice. Remove the cat portrait cards from your hero boards. Huh? The cat portrait cards from your hero boards and place them in your hero boxes. Did I miss something? Cat hero boards. That's weird. Oh, I'm just going to check because... Forgive me a moment. They are the last cards in the enemy decks. The app seems not to tell you the card numbers. Ah. Ah, right. Yes. I wonder why they've not updated that. Okay, so... Where were we? It should have told us to put them down though, shouldn't it? So we have the Shaman and... Oh, missing one. And the Mercenary. Okay, so... But let's just look at these. So the Shaman and a Kidi form may only use these skills: Spinning Dance, Project Spirit, Power Chant, Heal 1, Heal 2, Regeneration. Battle Sense, Charge 1, Charge 2, Parry, Protector. So we're going to use these at some point, but they are now going... It's like we should have used these for that fight, but it doesn't seem to have told us that. Weirdly. Let me just check that again. Info is missed if you don't scroll all the way through the setup instruction. So I think we just did that fight wrong. It definitely doesn't say. Maybe it said during the fight. But anyway, it's happened now. Yeah, I think that's a mistake. It's definitely a mistake in terms of it should be more clear. If it was in the fight, I certainly didn't see it, and I've seen everything else. But hey, it's all good. I did wonder, like, we're supposed to be cats. I'm sure we'll use them again because they're going in our boxes. Okay, so let's continue. You see neither Derilos nor blue coffee as you begin making your way, through the crowd. In Eastsphere, people of all kinds rub shoulders, but everyone adopts the dress and habits of Kartakol. Here, you spy the customs of all of Kaan, and even beyond. Do you stop to scan the crowd or keep moving? Oh, okay, we've just missed You leap through the portal, then suddenly you find yourself in a busy toilet. With a sickening lurch, you feel your familiar body emerge out of your temporal cat form. As if from a cocoon, you look around the crowd, but no one seems to notice. Yeah, no, I don't think it did tell us. Let's stop and scan the crowd. An Alkani wearing the robes of Zalitai, the seers of death from the distant city of Kurl, a kobold in Gendatian armor from the Tahaki Mountains, a pair of fur-clad tribesmen from the far north. Select one of your heroes to take a medium perception test. Neither of us have perception, so it doesn't matter who does it. We'll roll the die. And it's a complete miss because we need to have the ability for those to activate. So we fail. You try to focus on the individuals in the crowd, looking for some familiar face, but there is too much going on. Just then you see Blue Coffee approaching you through the crowd. You're glad to see a familiar face to lead you through the chaos. Down an arched alleyway and up a flight of stairs, you find yourself in front of a sprawling, ramshackle tavern. It looks like at least 5 or 6 separate buildings hastily crammed together. Welcome, Blue Coffee says, to the Inn of the Cloak and Dagger. Continue. You find Derilos waiting for you inside. Well, isn't this wonderful? All of us gathered together again. It's time I reveal my plan. As with all empires, Cartacol is built on violence. We can start with this very city. Its grand palaces and beautiful gardens are built on a foundation of blood. Before the rise of Cartacol, Isafir was a colony of Gardat. Gardat princes were a corrupt dynasty, yet that can hardly excuse the savagery of Cartacol's conquests of the city 150 years ago. No one was spared. Those who survived the fights were taken prisoner and led into the Gadagan. The Gadagan is a vast underground mausoleum where the old Gardat nobility buried their dead. The city's cult of death has a great temple in those subterranean halls, and the stories don't end there. Some believe there is an ancient site of vast power beneath Isafir, and that the lower crypts of the Gadagan connect to it. Do you ask about the cult of death? Ask about the ancient power. Let's ask about the ancient power, I think. Alas, Derilos says, I have heard the stories often enough, but I cannot tell you if they are true or not. Do you ask about the cult of death? Yeah, I want to know about them, actually. Isafir had a powerful cult of death once, Derilos says. The Icarel has been ruthless in hunting them down, but remnants of the cult live on in the city's shadows. Let's say nothing. After Cartacle's conquest, everyone inside the city walls was cast into the dark of the Gadagan. Every entrance was sealed up, and they were left to die a slow death. But though they are dead, they linger there, animated by their hate for Cartacol. Derilos pauses and smiles. We will unseal the Gadagan and free its vengeful dead. This is how we shall strike a great blow against Cartacol. Let's remind him that we should be rescuing Nasuke. Once we break open the Gadagan, Derilos says, chaos will descend upon Isafir. The center of the empire will not hold. The Icarel's forces will be facing the ghosts of his empire's crimes. There could be no better distraction to rescue your friend now. The empire did its best to hide every entrance to the Gadagan, but there is a man here in the Eclipse District, an information broker. He calls himself the Magpie. Nothing happens in Isafir without his knowledge. If anyone can lead us to the Gadagan, it's him. You must meet him on your own. My face is too well known in these circles. Blue Coffee will lead you there. Take story card 13. And add it to your story deck. It talks about the Gadagan, Cartacol. Derilos wants to free their restless spirits to wreak their revenge on the Cartacol. Blue Coffee leads you through the winding streets and courts of the Eclipse District. When you reach a quiet alley, Blue Coffee fixes you with an incisive look and says, The alley is of... And says, the ally of yours, Derilos, he's a piece of work. To be sure, he has a vision and the determination to see it through, and yet something about him makes my hair bristle. Yes, Derulos. You have no reason to trust me, but I only ask that you consider a proposal. Last month, a woman named Nexin was executed on the Moor of Murmurs. Like Naske, she was an Enelar. She kept in the imperial palace. The story is that she was caught consorting with a secret lover in the breeze garden in defiance of the Icarol. We have no reason to believe that Nexin had learned something she was not meant to know, and this was the true reason behind her execution. When you meet the magpie, bargain with him for information about Nexin. Who she was meeting, what she knew, anything would be helpful. If you get us this information, we will lead you to Naske directly. Ooh, choices. Down the alleyway, Blue Coffee stops in front of a large green door. Consider my proposal. One last thing. Remember that anything you reveal to the magpie will reach the ear of anyone with a coin to pay for information. Be careful what you say. She disappears into the shadows. You knock on the door and it creaks open. There is no one behind it. Inside, you find yourself on a path that crosses a rich, well-tended garden. You walk past trellises blooming with jasmine flowers and fountains replete with water lilies. Darkness descends far too quickly. The path ahead warps and multiplies. You hear the distant calls of strange beasts, and close by the rush of movement. A sudden wind rushes through the foliage, turning the lush green around you to ash and blowing it away. The earth under your feet crumbles away, revealing a yawning void of darkness. The purple moon in the twilight sky shatters, its shards raining down on you. At the same time, the path ahead shift and twine themselves around each other. It feels like the world has gone to pieces and you need to put it back together. The movement all around you approaches closer. You ready your weapons and prepare for a fight. You are trapped in a labyrinth that is falling apart around you. Sections of path are fragmented into the void. To find a way out of this strange place, collect the fragments of shattered moon that have landed around the area by defeating the enemies guarding them. Okay, so first of all, before I do any of that, I need to eat some food. And I've got 2 food here. So it's a shame. I'm very worried about Keelar because they only have 2 health. So I'm going to use one of these to eat. And I should get a health and an energy back, but they don't have any. Three health seems so low. Oh, hello, Matthew. Yes, I am having a good day, thank you. Hope you are good too. Morning where you are, I'm guessing. It seems a waste of food, but then if Keelar croaks it, I think I'm going to do it. I mean, the thing is, Keelar can heal, but it wastes stuff that they could be doing. going to heal them again. It is a waste, but I just feel happier if they've got at least some health. Okay, we're going to do this battle, and then I think that will be it. Okay, they're coming back to life. Resurrect when defeated. Flip this enemy's token in the next cleanup. Flip it back. So they're all coming back to life. Slow. All shots assigned to this zone must target. So red must be targeted first. Life drain. And not leaving voluntarily. Okay, so let's put this stuff away. So we've encountered some of these before, all of these before actually. So 373, 320, 302, and 324. Yeah, so we've encountered all of these before. Oh, so these cats can go away. Meow. I don't know anything about this game, so I won't be useful. Oh, hi, Eric. Do you know what? You might be. You might be. You never know. Because what's nice about people watching this and sort of advising is it's just another set of eyes on it, isn't it? So we need A, B, and C. These have got even more mixed up now. I need to sort them out. So A, B, and C. Oh, these are not entrance and exits. A, B, and C. And we do have a portal. We have 4 portals. B, C, D, and E. And I think what might be a trap. I don't think we've had these ones before. So that's all of those. And, oh, okay. So we have a couple of guard. Oh, yes, we have guard dogs. 1 and 2. And yes, this is the right. I'm really loving this game, actually. Oh, and also Matthew. I don't know if you're still there. Well, and Eric as well. But I just ordered Iridia. And apparently, I spoke to the company I ordered it from. Apparently, they're getting stock in next week. But my plan is, so I am going away for 2 weeks at the end of February. So my plan is to start playing it and then play a big section of it and break it up so that over the 2 weeks I'm still putting stuff out, but it will be videos. And I know, like, both of you enjoy watching live streams. I get that. Me too. but I want to be able to put something out. Anyway, 4 and 4 and 3 green. 1, 2, 3. So that's everything we need. What is the company name that I'm ordering from? I can find out. I think it's gay. I'll find out. The good thing is that if games law in the UK, it's a UK, because I spoke to them and the person I spoke to specifically said that they've sent their pre-order stock out and they're getting more from them. So whether that's the case, because sometimes these things don't happen, but they have to fulfill the pre-order in 10 days. So it's, you know, if I don't get it in 10 days, I can get my money back. And honestly, I was kind of umming and ahhing because it's very expensive, but I was talking to some people online and, you know, they were basically saying you'll be able to sell it even if you don't like it. But I think it would be an amazing game to play on live. I've been enjoying Derek playing it. And I think the great thing is you can, like, I can break it up into sections if I'm doing it as a video. So just record myself playing it for a couple of hours and break it up into 2 or 3 videos. I just want to have content when I'm away because I want to keep going. Okay, so that's all the stuff we need. So we need to do the layout, and it's huge. Okay, I might have to do some work on this one. This, I think this, because it says the world is falling away, so I think it's going to be disappearing as we go. So I think we don't really need to worry about what we're putting out. We just need the shapes. So I'm going to make as much room as possible. Watching that. Oh, the Iridia. The Iridia, yeah. You've been watching Derek play it, haven't you? And grey. So these ones, I think, yes. Whoop. Please fit on. I don't know if it's going to. So this goes here. This goes here. Well, I think we might be all right. This goes. here. I'm trying to match it up as best as I can. There are definitely advantages to having tiles instead of books. I kind of like the way it's a floating island on my blacktop. What is this kind of looks like? Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah, I mean, it's a dungeon crawler, and yeah, you're building up your characters. So yeah, you get stronger and stronger, although it's been quite sort of slow in the build up, I would say. But yes, it is kind of like that. It's pretty cool. So the trap goes there. And then I can never see these flipping things. D. And B. C and E. And then, oh goodness me, more of them. C, B, A. C, B, A. What's cool about this one is that you don't have to kill everything. You're trying to open up exits so that you can get through, but you have to do it in a certain number of rounds. So yeah, it's quite cool. Okay, now enemies. So we have got some time tokens. That's interesting. So time tokens we can use when we rest, to go and do things. So these can be quite useful. Guard dogs and gems in there. These can all be picked up for free when we clear the space. I've got distracted. So red enemies. 1, 2, 3, 4. Green. Ooh, they're all down here. And 1 is there. And then blue. What's great about having the app as well is that the app automatically varies these things. Interesting with the portals, because the portals move. You can move between portals. Okay, I need some more gems. So 1 there. Oh, there's a 3 there. 1 there. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 3. Oh, and 1. Yeah, we've got time tokens. I think that's it. So this is a full board, and so just give me a second. I'm just going to get some water, basically, so I'll be back in 20 seconds. Okay. So let's just see what our objectives are. Defeat enemies guarding the moon shards. Objective tokens. Collect objective tokens A, B, and C. So these three are objective tokens, and they're guarded because this enemy is attached to it, and so these enemies can't move to attack us. They can attack us, but they can't move. So they're just there guarding the moon shards. And then the other objective is combine the moon shards in the same zone. As soon as all objective tokens are in the same zone, carried by one or more heroes, place exit A in that zone, and then leave from exit A. Complete all main objectives. So that's what we're doing, you see. So we are, where are we starting? This is the start zone. So we are trying to get up here, go to all three of these, and get in the same place. But these are connected here. So they're not that far away from each other. But I was just going to say, there's something new on here. Special rules. Read rule 10 in the rule book for unlock sections. So this is what's nice about this as well, as new things come in. Although this doesn't sound too nice. Traps. Trap tokens represent a variety of unpleasant contraptions that the heroes can fall foul of if they are not careful. When you enter a zone with a trap token, you can choose either to discard any dice result apart from a miss to ignore the trap, or trigger the trap by drawing a card from the trap deck and suffering its effects, or trigger an ability that removes a trap if applicable. If you take a card, discard the trap token. Traps count as an enemy for the purpose of exiting and thus deal damage if they are in the exit path. Okay. Oh, and then it says Portal B is connected to Portal C here. Okay. And Portal D here is connected to Portal E. Okay. If a hero enters a portal using a move action, they will immediately teleport to the tile with a connected portal. Okay. That's interesting. So one of us could like come over here, go through that portal and go up there. And another of us could come up this way. Yeah. I'm worried for Keelah. I'm worried for her. Okay. I'm just going to convert that to 3. We need to put initiative somewhere. Where would be good? Up here, maybe, yeah. That would work. Okay, so traps. There's only one trap. I see why it's talking. I don't think we need to go through that trap. The problem with these green ones is that if you're in their zone, you can't leave. and when they deal damage in their zone, they get 1 armor. But they die, the whites, so these green ones die. Yeah, Varsha. He's pretty cool. He's got a really good special ability, which is during the preparation phase, which you will see in a moment. He gets a block if he doesn't move. So, yes. Okay, so we've got to get those moon shards and get together, and we have to also, the other thing about this is we have to last till the end of the last round, so we can't just do that and the game finishes. At the end of this round, all tiles marked with a time token will disappear. As will any enemy hero or token on it. Okay. Okay, yeah, this is going to be tricky. So, continue. Right, so this is the preparation phase, in which we roll die, and Keeler, you can only roll 4 die. We have 5 die, so we get to choose which ones we roll. Whoops. Wow, we got some good roll there. We got a really good roll there. Okay. And Varsha needs some movement. So I think we will do these 4. So those time runes are traps we can use. Yes, exactly. But oh wow. Yes. Okay, so in the preparation phase, we, as you can see here, we roll the 4 die. We have optional actions. Dash, which is we can move 1 zone. If we move 1 zone and there are enemies in the zone we're moving from, we would take 1 damage. This is the only time you take damage for moving. But we're okay at the moment. And then we can discard 1 energy, which are our blue tokens, to reroll any number of misses. And misses are, let me show you. Misses are these ones. So with the bing on them. And then we can, if we roll 3 of a kind, we can change one of those outcomes to any die face we want. And that's it. Also, I should say, I think I did say, but Varsha has this bloodlust thing where he has to move in the preparation phase. He has to dash to the closest zone with enemies in it. So he has to move here if the space he's in is empty, I should say. Which is actually quite good for us because Varsha sort of going ahead is good. So That is, we could spend 1 energy to reroll this, but we're not going to because Varsha only has 1 energy left, which is a problem. And he can also convert misses into blocks, which is good. So as you can see here, Eric, I'm going to explain it to you now as you're here. There is a turn sequence, and this is selected by the app. So initiative is going this time, player 1, who we select, enemy reactions, which will be 2 enemies and 2 different types of enemy, one of which will act, and those will be the ones that are within distance of us. I'll show you that, and then it will be the other player. So what we have to do is, so these green ones, these whites, if they have a reaction, if one of them has a reaction, only one will go, but they could potentially fire at Varsha. The grunt could attack Varsha, potentially, if it's selected. The skeleton archers probably would only move if they're selected. They have 2 away from him, and they're generally just moving. The app changes what they do, so it won't necessarily be this. So I think Varsha should go first because he's got more life as well, and potentially enemies will generally attack the highest initiative player. So I think Varsha's going to go first. The problem with Varsha is he has 3 non-ranged attacks, and he can't move. Because we didn't roll any move. So this is a problem. And actually, Keelar didn't roll any move either. I'm going to have Varsha go first. So we start the action phase, and that's all the gems that are on there. So Varsha is going, so he can spend one of these to do 1 damage to that grunt, which kills it. It only has 1 life. And he picks up the jewel. And then he has 1 miss, so he can use a miss to get a block, which will stop 1 damage on him. But then he has these 2 attacks, which he cannot use. Maybe I should have gone second. Do you know what? I'm gonna take this back. I'm gonna take it back, and I'm a solo player. I can change my mind. So this chap's back. But what I will do is I will use my ranged attack for Keelar to kill that one anyway. And then I can turn 1 attack here into a focus. This is a focus token, which is the same. And then what I can do is use this focus and anything else to heal myself or someone else in my zone. So I'll heal myself and get that 1 back because there's nothing else I can do. So I've used that focus. And I can't use that, unfortunately, which is really annoying. I don't have 3 of a kind. Oh, 3 of a kind here. Yes, you're right. So I can turn it into anything. Good point. I think I will turn it into a move. Actually, I can turn it into this, which is a move or an attack. Yes, thank you. See, I told you you'd help. Okay, so Keelar's gone. So then we do enemy reactions. So 1 enemy reacts for every card displayed below. So the guard dogs, 1 of them is going to move because these 2 are 1-2 away. And the 1 highest in initiative will move. So it's going to be this one. So this dog is going to just move 1-2, which is good. And then of the whites, there's none in our space, so we move along the line here. So there aren't any in our space. So the next one along is move 1 towards the highest in initiative. And we have 2 of the whites here, so the 1 highest initiative will moves into his space. And that is the end of the reaction. So it's always just 2 enemies that move. So now it's Varsh's turn. So actually, as it turns out, I do want to use those. So I'm glad that I... I do want to move. We just didn't get enough movement. So I'm going to kill these 3. So I'm going to do 1, 2, and 3. And then I will use this to gain a block. We got one of those. So now all the enemies will act if they're within range. So guard dogs will move. So this one is 2 away from us. So we'll move 1, 2. And skeleton archers would attack if we're in range 1, which we're not. If we're in the same zone as them, they'll move towards A, exit. And if they're 2 away, they will move 1 towards highest initiative. So these are both going to move this way. And then grunts. There are no grunts that will move because they're all attached to these things. And white, so this white is going to shoot at Varsha. And it will get blocked. And their power life drain When this enemy deals damage in its zone, add 1 armor to it. So that doesn't happen. This one is more than 1 away, and they don't move anyway, so that's the end of that. So that is the end. So no one's defeated. Block tokens have gone. No one's stunned. Not removing any damage. So we end the round. Remove all tiles with a time token on them, as well as any enemies, heroes, and tokens on them. Heroes removed that way are no longer part of this combat scene. And there's no... I just couldn't get up there. There's no way I would have made it through. So they go out. So now we have to go through the trap. At the end of this combat... Wow. All tiles with a time token on them. Oh, right. So this is... Wow, this is hard. 1, 2, 3. And that one. Crikey. So we could go through these portals, couldn't we? Could head this way to this portal. Wow. Okay, so enemies going first. I need movement. Okay. 2 movement. That's better. And... I can get 1 movement with battle sense. And potentially another movement. No, not with that. Okay. So I think... So every round we can spend 1 energy to move 1 as well. Just once. We both need to go this way because we can't move out of this space with the white unless it's defeated. This is hard. Can take this guard dog out and move, and take this out and move. I think Varsha's Keelar's going to go first. And I'm going to have Varsha dash and take 1 damage so that we can get over here. Woo-wee. Okay. Okay. So, oh, it's enemy reactions first. So blue. Oh, blue. Yes, the portals. So this blue one, it would move towards exit A, but there is no exit A. So it will, if it's 2 away, it will move to the highest rank. So both of these are, so it will be the highest one, so it will move here. Yeah. And then red, 2 away. There are none that are 2 away, and anyway, they are attached to the moon shards. So, oh, yeah. So we said Keelar going first. Sorry, I just put them in the wrong. So I will. I think I'm going to go 1, 2, spend 1 energy to move another one, use the portal. So I come over here. And then I will do one ranged attack on this grunt. And 1, because these are joined. I mean, yeah, they're definitely joined. And 1 on this grunt. So that's Keelar. Done. And then these, I don't know if I've said this, but these skeleton archers, they resurrect in the cleanup because they're skeletons. So it's now Barsha's go, and he can. We might as well just take this one out. I don't think it matters so much because I don't think they can use portals. That was what it said, wasn't it? Enemies cannot target heroes through portals nor move through them in any way. Yeah. It kind of doesn't matter. Is there any way we could get more movement? No. So I'm going to have to spend my last energy to move here. And then... Oh! No, we have to use a move, don't we? Oh, no. Oh, no. No, no, no. No, no, no. We have to go this way because 1, 2, 3, but then I don't have the movement to move through this portal. Okay, so Barsh is going to go 1, 2, and so we do the trap. When you enter a zone with the trap, you can choose to either discard anything to ignore the trap. So, I want to kill that white. Do I need to kill that white? No, I don't. Okay, so I can discard anything to ignore the trap. Yes. Okay, so 1, 2, and then I will discard one of my ranged attacks to ignore it, and then I will do a ranged attack on this guard dog to kill it, just in case. And then I will spend 1 energy to move here. Just gonna check. I did check this before. Objective token. Certain objective token. In order to do so, you must be in the same zone as the objective token. The objective token must not be guarded. If these requirements are met, you may pick up the objective token, taking the objective token and place it on your hero board. If a hero coming which gets KO, place the objective token on the hero's current zone. Yes. So I can pick up this objective token. And that's the end of my turn. And now, Varsha. So I can use this focus to move 1, and then I can spend an energy to move another 1, and then I can, and I've got to go through the trap, which is fine. I can discard one of those, and then I can slash for 2, which kills this white, and we pick up that 3 gem. And I think that's it. Yeah, we can't use this one. Okay, so that's the end of our turn. So then we... I got this 3. Yeah. So we start enemy turns. So there are no guard dogs left. Skeleton archers. Yeah, we're going to get pummeled. This skeleton archer is 2 away. So we'll move here, but it's going to die. This one can't move. These 2 are going to attack. And when they attack, we can decide where the damage is going to go. So I'm going to do 1 damage to Keelar and 1 to Barsha. And then This is round 2 of 4. Okay. And then the grunt's doing nothing. White doing nothing. So that is that and the cleanup phase. Anyone dead? No. Unused block, any stun cubes, red damage cubes, all done. So now we remove these tiles. Goodbye. And this one. So we lose that gem. Bye, gem. I don't know how you would ever get that gem. Well, certainly in a 2-player. Okay. So this is what's left. We've got to move into these and then get back. And I'm guessing something else is going to disappear soon. The combat match should be shown below. Yes. Yes. Okay, so round 3 of 4. Boy, we need some movement. And the problem for Varsha is he has no energy left. Although I do have my Blessed Kaboy, which is you may reroll all non-weapon combat dice once per combat scene. Okay, 2 move and 2 misses. Okay, and what will they roll? Blue and red have 1 life, so we'll just go with our normal dice. Okay, that's better. Unfortunately, we have no energy left, so we can't re-roll these dice. This is bad news. So Keelar can get one of these. And Varsha can't do anything. But we could move him into a place where if we move him into here, this can't attack him and this can't attack him. So I think that's what we do. So it's enemy reactions first. Oh, okay, so that might change something. So let's say Keelar goes first. I don't think it matters as they're reacting first. Okay. Blue. So 1. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, hold on. So Varsha just has to move to one of them. So I would have done that. Okay. He has to move because of his bloodlust. So one ranged attack. So this one would attack Keelar. Oh, poor Keelar. And then green. I mean, they can't go through the portals, so they can't do anything. But they are there, so we don't. They're not dead. Okay, Keelar will do a ranged attack on this, and then move. And then a ranged attack on this one, and then move, and collects this. Yeah? Yeah. I think that's... Oh, sorry. I could have converted a miss into a block for Varsha. Enemy turns. So everyone's activating. No dogs. Blue archers. So this one, it can't attack. It can't move towards A. It's not 2 away from Keelar. So I don't think it does anything. The grunt doesn't do anything. The white can't do anything. So that's the end of their turn. This block goes away. Round 3, end. Round 4. Okay. Got to get some stuff going on here, please. Okay. Not the end of the world. I've got enough to move in. That is pretty bad, though. Okay. Oh, goodness me. I feel quite restricted with my dice in this game right now. Like I wasn't feeling that up until now, but now I'm like I'm just not rolling the right dice. Okay, so Varsha first. So Varsha can move 1 and attack for 1, which kills the grunt, and pick this up. And then I can get 1 block. And that's it. Enemy reactions. Blue yes. So this one is attacking Varsha, but he has a block. Blood. And red. All the red are dead. Green. Yeah, it's not doing anything. Stuck. So, Keela. I just don't have anything to convert into movement. So I can get another focus. I can use a focus to focus and anything else to heal one. Oh, I won't do that because I can use my Blessed Pendant to reroll misses once per combat scene. Excellent. So I've got one move. And I can't do my ranged attack, so that's all I can do. So unfortunately, we haven't done it. No dogs. Blue, this one is going to attack Varsha, does 1 damage. Green does nothing. No cleanup to do. Do you want to play an extra combat round? Yes, I do. We're going to have to take some... Are you sure? Each hero takes a corruption card. Yeah. Okay, so we have to take corruption, which is a pain. So yeah. Place this card on one of your backpack slots. This slot cannot be used. The weight of life rests heavily on your shoulders. So we will put it in that thing that we just used. And Varsha says, you may not have more than 4 active skill cards. Before each combat scene, select 4 that you will use and flip the rest face down. Okay. I don't know if I'm supposed to do that now, but I'll just say that one I'm not using. Okay, so we're going again. Let's see if we can get together. And oh, some movement. So enemies are going first. I have to dash here actually, which maybe I should have done last round. Oh, so does it matter? I don't think it matters. I'm going to manage to do it. So we go to enemy reactions. Guard dogs. All dead. So blue is moving towards the highest. It's just going to... I think it's going to move here. And green can't do anything. So Varsha can move 1. And can... Oh, he's got a ranged attack, actually, which is rather nice. So he'll do a ranged attack on this first, and then move 1. And then get a block because he can. And he doesn't need to use that attack. No. And then Keelar is going to move 1. So they're together in the same room. So they use all of those. And this turns into an exit. Exit A. And then we start enemy turns, but these two can't do anything. Clean up phase. End the round. We defeated them all. We combine them all, and we leave through exit A, and we don't take any wounds because there's no enemies in the way. So each hero recovers 1 health and 1 energy. And so we tell the app how much life we've got. So Keelar's got 5. And Varsha has 4. And that is all the jewels we got, yeah. You're entitled to a reward for earning a total of 6 victory points. Woohoo! So we have Axe of True Flight. So we'd have a die and it can be assigned to the same zone. Okay, so that's a skill attack, which we don't have anything from Varsha yet, but we might get something. A potion of speed, gain 2 movement. Then discard this card. I think we're going to take the potion of movement, actually, because I don't think Varsha needs that skill attack yet. Oh, so we need to, yeah, 174. There we go. The shifting parts of the labyrinth click into place. You find yourself on a raised platform above the void. Across the platform there is a man wearing elaborate robes of red and gold. There is no way he can be here, but there is no mistaking who this is. The Ikral. Ooh. He claps his hands together in a show of approval. Impressively done. I apologize for these theatrics, but I needed your attention for a moment. But this is not the first time we have crossed paths, is it? I sensed your presence in the crowd at the triumphal arches. You are suspicious of me. You see me as a threat to your beloved homeland. Yet look around you. Have I not brought peace and order and prosperity to my people? The history of Kaan is century after century of bloodshed and hardship. My methods are sometimes unpleasant out of necessity, yet so are yours. Did you not turn the harbour of Isafir into a maelstrom of death and destruction? No doubt you will tell me you have a worthy purpose. I don't expect you to reveal your secret intent to me, but I know you must have some quest that has brought you here. Again, we are no different. I only do what I do because I wish to bring Kaan into a glorious new age, an empire of eternal harmony. And we are alike in another way too, for you are no ordinary adventurers. You must have sensed there is something special about you, the way your path always appears clearly laid out ahead of you, as if it had always been written. It is as if it has all been written already. The way your actions lead you to your goals, like the moves on a game board. You are fate chosen and destined for greatness, just as I am. Together we could remake this continent and save it from itself. Huh. Do you know the... So we can defy him, demand that he free Nasuke, or stay silent. And do you remember the cat said, don't reveal too much? I think we're going to stay silent. I am only asking you to think it over. With a wave of his arm, the walls that surround you vanish, and you find yourself alone in the garden again. Only the Ikrol's voice lingers for a moment longer. Consider what I have said. Our paths shall cross again. At the end of the garden path is an old halfling stands next to an orc in alchemist robes, tracing the last gestures of a complicated counterspell. I do not take kindly to magic being cast inside my home. The nerve of this Ikrol. The halfling turns and gestures for you to follow him. Peel off sticker 32 from the Eclipse District map. Okay, let's move everyone again. These can go back in the box. $32. Ooh. Oh. Oh no, come on. No. Annoying stickers. Oh, this sticker is... Look at that. That is balls. That's really crap. Yeah, this won't come off. That's really bad. Well, it's not really bad, but it's annoying. Sticker issues. Yes, I did. I had to do an extra turn, which means I got more corruption. But yeah, I did. And we've just gone here and this sticker won't peel off properly, which is annoying me. I'm just going to get a knife. I had to do an extra turn because I kept drawing non... Yeah, this isn't going to come off. Don't do stickers like this if you can't guarantee. That is stuck solid. Look, they're just tearing. I'm going to give up on that. Okay. Yes, managed to do it. Had to do an extra round. It's just naff, isn't it? It's really bad. Hairdryer. Yeah, I'm not getting a hairdryer out now. Yeah, but you're right. That might actually work. Okay, so we're on 32. And the Ikra, you just missed it, but the big boss came and said, "Work with me. It'll be fine." Oh. You find yourself in the Magpie's Court, a richly decorated chamber filled with shelves of parchment and neatly organized stacks of boxes. I've had eyes on you since you stepped into the caravanserai. The information that heroes from the primeval forest have arrived in Isafir on a secret mission fetched me a very good price. Nothing personal, you understand, it's just business. Speaking of business, tell me, what information do you seek? Do you ask about how to enter the Gadagan, as Derilos bid you? Ask about the Enelar Nexin, as Blue Coffee bid you? Right, so we're being pulled in different ways here. There are choices to be made. And I think, honestly, none of them are wrong. It's just things are going to happen. Eric, what do you think? I think that Derilos is a bit dodgy. And the Blue Coffee, I've given them an artifact which is really powerful that I may get to use, or they may use, or something. So I'm tempted to go for the... And also, what we're trying to do is rescue this girl who's been taken. And they want to find out about this other girl who was also taken and then potentially killed, I think. He does feel dodgy. Yeah, this thing about sort of, oh no, we'll do this first, and then I'm going to go with the second one. The magpie flinches. In the wrong circles, even asking that question can earn you a knife in the back, he says. If I had this information and shared it with you, I would be placing myself in grave danger. This interest in Nexin is not your own. Who are you aiding? Who wishes to know? Do you say Derilos wishes to know? Say Blue Coffee wishes to know? Or bluff? Or bluff. Oh God. A persuasion we do not have. It's a hard persuasion test as well. So we have to roll 3 die. And we have to get all of these symbols. If we get one of these, that's no good. And I tell you now, I'm going to fail it because I always fail tests. It's a success. That's because I said that, right? Yeah, it must be. So it's a success. You recall a name that Derelos had mentioned, a Carney spy who frequented the taverns of the Halleck district. You say the name, and the magpie nods and seems satisfied. Your experience has improved your abilities. One hero may select an available trait from the numbered deck cards 221 to 226 and permanently add it to their hero board. Ooh, cool. So 221. Where did it say that? 221 to 226. Oh, I must have. There is no 221, so I'm guessing one of these is 221. Okay, law, persuasion, agility, perception. I mean, how do I know? How do I know? Perception, agility, persuasion, and law. I'm just saying them. I'm like, I don't know which one to choose. I think we'll do it randomly. We haven't got any of these, so let's do a random. I'll tell you what. 4. We've got 4. So we have this die. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4. That's out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's out. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a hand. It's a 6. So we have this one, which is agility. So I think I will give agility to Varsha. And these can go back. Like that little box, it's good. Finally, the magpie speaks. Very well, he says. I will tell you what you wish to know. He paces the room and pulls carefully chosen rolls of parchment from the shelves. The matter of Nexin is a delicate one. Of course, she is not the first NLR to be executed for overstepping her narrow bounds, yet there are dark whispers that surround her case. Is it true that Nexin was having clandestine meetings in the Breeze Garden? Oh yes, I can give you the names of those she met with. Yet her purpose was not amorous. Nexin doubted the motives of the Ikral's activities in her homeland. There were old rumours of his plundering of the ruins of fallen Baal Empire. Yet what concerned her were the stories of the Ikral's dealings with the Copper Dragons. Let's just let him speak, because Cat told us to be quiet. Nexin was convinced that the Ikral was hiding a terrible crime he had committed against the Copper Dragons, and that this has to do with his gaining of his immortality. What that crime may be, I do not know. That is all I can tell you. Take story card 15 from the unlock box and add it to your story deck. Okay. Nexin, one of the Emperor's NLR, was executed because he had learned a secret he had committed against the Copper Dragons of Kaan. I do like these story cards. Now, was there anything else you wish to know? Do you ask about how to enter the Gadagan as Derelos bids you? I mean, I think I should ask that as well. The magpie gives you a long, hard look. First Nexin and now the Gadagan. You were just begging for the Ikral's attention, aren't you? I do not know how you can unseal the entrance to the Gadigan, but I do know who you must speak to. Perhaps once again we can have a mutually beneficial exchange of information. What I wish to know this time is simple. You are not here only to do other people's biddings. You have travelled to Isafir all the way from the primeval forest on a purpose of your own. What is that purpose? Admit that you came to the city to rescue Nasuke. Bluff. Say that you are not ready to pay this price. I could try bluffing again, but I know that I'm going to have to do that hard roll. And I don't want to give information. So I think I'm going to say I'm not ready to pay the price. Fair enough, he says. That is entirely your choice. But if you are not willing to pay the price, I cannot give you the information you seek. Do you reconsider and admit you came to the city to rescue Nasuke? Bluff. Give up on getting the information. Oh, what shall I do? I want the information because I want to keep all my options open. Choose a hero to take a hard persuasion test. Ugh. It's not going to work out this time. Oh, it's worked out. 3 hits. Success. You say that you have journeyed to Isafir because you had learned that the Ichor was sending an army to the primeval forest and you sought to stop it. You gain a trait point. The magpie considers for a moment. Very well, I will tell you what you wish to know. I've got all the info out of him. All entries to Gadigan are buried. The cult of death, who knew its secrets, has been persecuted for 100 years. Those who were not executed or did not flee into exile are in hiding. There is a priestess of death who goes by the name of Sabria, a tiefling. She has made a name for herself as a singer in the taverns of Isafir, yet this is not her true identity. He retrieves a thick ledger, runs its fingers along its lines of tiny script, then scribbles an address on a piece of parchment and hands it to you. Sabria will sing at this tavern 5 days from now. I wish I kept this open. Take story card 16 from the unlock box. Good. I'm glad we've got both of those things. Sabria. There she is. Very well, the magpie says. Then I believe our business here is done. Yes. You find blue coffee waiting for you outside. You repeat what the magpie told you about Nexin. This confirms our worst fears, Blue Coffee says. But we shall keep our end of the bargain. In 5 days we will come to you again and lead you to Nasuke. Ooh. You return to the Inn of the Cloak and Dagger. To find your way into the Gadigan, you need to locate Sabria, the priestess of death. The magpie told you Sabria would be performing at a tavern 5 days from now. A choice of paths looms ahead. For now, you can rest and get to know the Eclipse District. Place your party token on location 30 in the Eclipse District. You can now also explore the Shadow Bazaar during rest scenes. Peel off sticker 29 from the Eclipse. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Okay. It's a big sticker. Okay. Wonder why that one just be dodgy sticker somehow. There we go. Shadow Bazaar. There's a little chap. There we go. Start the rest scene. So I might just do this. Take the following items out of the box. Okay. So, location cards. 198, 202, 204. 198, 202, 204. Side quest cards, 209, 215. 209, 215. Time tokens, 5 time tokens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Discard the following cards. So this is from our box. So we discard 194 Derilos hideouts. So when we discard, they go into the graveyard. 206 side quest. There we go. And 208. After finishing the rest scene, place location cards and side quest cards into the party tuck box. Yep. So now we have these. Ooh, okay. Temple of Silence. Each hero may pay 2 gold to discard 1 corruption card of their choice. So we only have 8 gold. So I'll just leave it on there. The bathhouse. The party recovers 2 health total for every 1 gold spent. Heroes may also buy food for 1 gold and 1 vitality potion per rest scene for 2 gold. I guess vitality gives energy back. 177. Oh, look, I opened it up. At any time, recover all your energy. Well, Keelar already has one of those, so I don't think we need to worry about that. Although what I learned from the last rest scene is that I need to suit up before I go on any quests. I would really like to get rid of Crushed Shoulder for Keelar because it's holding on to 1 life, and when it's got rid of, it goes back to her. And I think so I could buy. Do you know what? I think I'm going to stop here because this will take me a while to figure out, and it's been 3 hours. My brain power is lower, and then we can start here when we play it next. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. So we will pause here and reconvene sometime next week for more FATEFORGE Chronicles of Kaan. So yeah, we will stop there. Okay, Thank you so much for watching. Please like this video, this live stream. Subscribe if you haven't. And I will see you next time. Bye, Eric, if you're still here. And have a good rest of your day. And I will see everyone very soon. Okay, take care. Bye.